All right. We are live, maybe? Yes, we are, I think. Um, Let me see if we have sound. Hello, hello, test, test. Oh, yes, we do. Okay, wonderful. We've had an array of technical difficulties. Okay, this layout looks shit, but okay, what can we do? Um, okay, we'll fix that right up a little bit. Let's try something different. That layout looks awful. Um, let's see. Okay, this looks a little better. Let's fix this and then let's maybe put like a little text bit. Where should we put this? Mm, okay, maybe like this. How's everyone doing? I can't see chat for now because somehow my OBS is bugged and now I can't have it in windowed mode. I'll have to figure that out later. Um, so it's full screen for some reason while I'm editing. Um, okay, so it's Diana versus Murray. Murray's a little cutie, uh, a child, always a little scary to play against children, but you know, what can you do? Um, Maybe I'll also make a capture of something else. Let's see, maybe like this. Yeah, maybe we can do it like this one. 1 second. Okay, maybe we'll do top 11 boards. Okay, I don't know if you can read these, but that's fine. And somehow our game disappeared as well. Lovely. Here we go. All right, we are kind of set up. There we go. All right, we have set things up. Oh, I'll have to always update. So actually, let me just remove this real quick. Otherwise, we're gonna have some trouble. Okay. Um, I need to manually update. Okay, so Diana playing her Collie Wally. Mm, let's see how the game went so far. Okay, so you played some sort of E6, B6 setup. The thing is, like, it would be nice if you could punish this with the Collie. You can't, because it's the Collie. So you're a little bit, they can do loads of things. Um, I don't love the setup that Murray went for here, especially later. He also plays G6 on top of everything, but it's fine. It's not a bad setup necessarily. You can get away with loads of things. Diana's eventually going to play e4. Okay, puts a rook on the open files or on the central files first. Plays e4. Rooks to the center. Um, wait, let me just see if we can get. Okay, I mean time situation. Can we do this somehow? Okay, we can maybe do this somehow. Let me just see. Let me just see if we can capture the time move times as well. Hold on, like this maybe. Okay. Let's capture this. I don't know. Okay, let's do this. Okay. This looks pretty decent, I think. Let me know if you can think of any improvements. Um, so I think we should be fine. So yeah, we're just waiting. Let me see real quick if there's any other games, actually. Okay, there are loads of games, but we don't really know who's playing. They didn't put the names on them. So I guess we're kind of stuck with commentating nothing. Or we can guess at the names, but I don't know. Wait, let me see if they have a Lichess broadcast now, maybe. Um, that would be lovely if they actually set up a broadcast with names, but I don't think so. Not looking so good. Okay, well, we're just gonna have to focus on Diana's game, which, is not a bad thing. I do wish. Also, I don't know. So Diana spent 21 minutes plus increment to get to this point. I'm not so convinced that this was necessary. All the moves were kind of um, default moves, I feel like. But that's okay. She's still up on time. Um, 25 minutes up. So Murray, nothing really has happened, and we're still in solid collie territory. Not like this is a position we know, but like it's you know, it's a kind of position we know. Hello, Taylor's Gambit. You're assuming board order is right? Well, Gianna's board isn't in the right order, so that's why I'm kind of not sure. Hi, Alice, by the way. Um, but we can try assuming, I guess. So let's see. What is the board order that we are seeing? So here, what game are we interested in? Alice, do you have a game that you want to see? I guess we could look at Shane's game, or we could keep an eye on Jacob and Oleg to see if they're gonna play each other. Um, any other interesting ones? David took a bye yesterday. Oshin against someone unrated, which is interesting. Sorry, I'm kind of struggling with the setup here a little bit because OBS is being weird. Oh, names are up now. We should look at Oleg's game. Is that an unrated player? Is what an unrated player? Oh, let me see. Let me refresh maybe. There we go. Names are up. Okay, let's look at. Is there any way to copy the PGN from here? I don't see it. The okay. Let me just put it in manually then. Um, wait. Let me just. Let me do an additional game. Actually, I'll just set up the position. It's too much work to put all the moves in if we're going to do this with multiple games. So I'm just going to put the current position on. Okay, like this. Oops. Okay. So like this, maybe. Is correct. No, definitely not correct. Um, oh yeah, there's one additional knight. Okay, I think this is the position. lots of. Oh, sorry, I pinned your message there. Sorry, Dirkje. There we go. Um, all top three seem exciting. Wait, let me just set them all up, then we can more easily follow. Wait, so who's white here? Oleg is black, okay. So I can find them again. Okay, let's put all the top boards on, just for funsies. Um, I'll do the same thing though, I won't, um, hello? No, hello. Um, oh no, never mind, no, it's here. Um, it does look kind of exciting, I will give you that. Okay, is this the position? And black to move? Let me see, is this correct? Looks correct. Okay, I think so. It's just, and this is Jacob versus Gabriel. Okay, and then board three, Shane against Podrick. Oh, sorry, Podrick against Shane. And we're gonna do the same thing. Just set it up. Um, okay, these do look interesting, I will say. Although, hold on. This one looks maybe problematic for white. Looks kind of like a nice attack for black here. Let me just put this on. Okay. All right. We are set up. Okay, let's just look at Diana's game real quick if anything happened. Yes, something did happen. Loads of things happened, in fact. Wait a minute. Okay, so let's just go back a bit. So after e4, here, bit a6, and wait, I can't see the moves. d5, e5, and knight to d2. Okay, so she wants to go for f4, I guess. Not completely convinced. The, um, it's good right away, but we can, not right away anyway, but let's say we can do something like set it up. So yeah, Alice kind of position. 2 years ago, could even walk 2 years ago. He's so little. Hello, Octagon Alonsus. by the way. I'm just joking. But yes, Murray is a scary little guy when it comes to chess. Um, I don't know actually how old he is. I don't know if anybody has insights. I could look it up if I wasn't lazy. I guess I can look it up. Let's see. Murray is born 2015, so 11 or something like that. Um, Black coming with quick f5 too, or 10, yeah, 10 also possible. This is a real problem for me because usually I always root for Murray. Even when he was playing against you, Alice, I kind of was rooting for Murray a little bit. I was rooting for a draw, which happened. So can't help it. Well, maybe it doesn't quite yet. I'm just saying that's probably what she's gonna do. Um, I feel like, yeah, you can probably also do other things. What exactly do you do? Um, yeah, I agree. That's why I wasn't so initially um, excited about the plan. Um, but what do you do then? I don't think it makes too much sense to play on the queen side. Your bishops are sort of taking up all the space there. Yeah. Um, I don't know. It is round two. Doesn't it say round two? Oh, the stream title is round one because I can't change it because I always forget to log into Diana's Twitch before going live. Um, but you know, you have to trust the screen, not the title. That's a me issue. That's a me not thinking. Okay, so wait, hold on. So he played knight to h5. She played g3, makes a lot of sense. Covers the f4 square. If you ever wanted to play f4, it kind of helps with that. You could also think about trying to reroute your bishop, but it's like, knight f1 and bishop c1 or something like that. That would be the cool, calm, collected thing to do, I feel like. Let's see if she's gonna go for that. Gabriel Jacob getting very sharp. Okay, let's look at Gabriel Jacob. Oops, no. What did I do? Gabriel Jacob. Um, that's number two. Let's see what happened. Um, yeah, so to the viewers, you're gonna have to keep um, in mind what game we're looking at because it's not going to be on screen. It's always going to say Diana is playing, but um, this is not an audio only stream, so I trust you to keep pace. Wait, let's see, where were we? Um, oh, so e5 was played. Um, Interesting. Okay, I mean, so critical was what happens if we take on f2. I mean, you're always in danger of getting forked here. But I mean, white's pieces look so good anyway. That's kind of tough um, to suggest what you should be doing here. Should have left the knight on f3 if rerouting the bishop in the honest game. Um, maybe. Well, I don't know. I feel like the knight on f1, that's not such a bad thing. But now that you played g3, maybe it's a little more annoying. Not sure. Oh, damn. We have the spammers coming in. Goodbye. Um, okay, let's see. What happened? What would have happened if we took an f2? Um, so king f1 maybe, just so we can keep the queen mobile. And then, well, I mean, the thing, you're always going to be in this anyway, so, and your knight is hanging too. Loads of things are happening, loads of unpleasant things. Um, yeah, hard to suggest anything. I mean, if we go here, um, our bishop would be in trouble after we maybe take here or something. Oh, well, that's actually not true. So here, what would we do? So attacking the knight, protecting d7. It can be some desperado on f7, but then it does open up the f file. Queen f3 is coming, yeah, it's true. So maybe we do go here or something like that. And yeah, that's maybe not great. Okay, so anyway, he didn't play that. d5 was played. And now d4. Okay, makes a lot of sense. Stopping black's only counterplay. So, and if you go here now, you get forked. Um, and that's pretty bad. So, otherwise you lose your bishop though. So what do you even do? I mean, you're gonna get forked anyway. I don't know. Looks pretty bad. Looks pretty gone. Take an f7 then maybe queen f3. Yeah, I think. But okay, I mean, this also, I don't think black is doing any better here than in the other variation. This looks pretty gone. But maybe he can come up with something. White's also already up a pawn, so that's fun. Okay, let's go to Diana's game. Um, so what happened was, oh, interesting. Bishop h6. That's an interesting one. So if you trade this bishop off, of course, that makes it a little bit more attractive for white to eventually go a4, f4, sorry. She played king h1. Okay, don't mind it. A little bit prophylactic. And Murray is thinking. Diana's up a lot of time, which is nice. Um, all right, see you, Alice. Also, weren't you registered? What happened? Did you um, end up being busy? I thought we would have a sort of a stream of the whole gang, but maybe have better things to do in life than just playing chess, which, I guess we can forgive you for, if that's the case. Mm, what are we thinking? I like this position for Diana. Mm, it's not tactical um, yet, so, you know, not where the kids thrive, maybe, uh, at the moment at least. Mm, and it's also not that easy. I feel like White has some easier plans um, than Black here, but maybe I'm because you can improve your pieces. You can play knight f1, you can play bishop c1. Black's bishop is kind of ridiculous, and the rooks are on not great squares, so probably you should be playing something like rook f8 or something like that, just to at least bring pieces to that side of the board. Um, yeah. So I don't know. Looks nice to me. And Murray is down on. Oh wait, okay, something happened. Wait, what did you play? Oh, rook b8 was played, and then she played rook g1. Nice, potentially. I like how she's playing, so she can put the other rook to f1 maybe, and her pieces are much quicker to the um, king side. Now, Murray played rook b8. One possible idea could be bishop c8, move the knight, and then somehow bring the bishop over. It's going to take a while for that plan. And it would also mean you have a knight on f8, which is, not the greatest in the world. So we don't mind it. I think we like our position here. I think we like it quite a bit. Darlings are quiet today. Also, you're going to have Tamara commentating um, later today. So that's going to be maybe a cool game as well because Diana's going to be playing. Well, we'll see who's she's going to be playing. I already chalked this up as a win, in my head. I love this position. I think it's very hard, um, or well, much harder to play for black than for white. Mm, and I think Murray is going to struggle with this. It's kind of a positional thing. Diana is good at these close positions. Although she's better at them when she's losing. She's good at manufacturing stupid chances. I wonder what her immediate plan is though. Um, so I mean, probably Rook F1 next, and then is the question what happens? What happens after that? So we'll see. So I'm not sure. I ain't so sure. But oh wait, he played a move. Yeah, Bishop C8 was played, which makes sense. It's sort of in line with what he did before. So another try would be to reroute the bishop this way. Um, question is, where does the queen go? Maybe you can play it very slowly, like here, 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 something like that. Yeah, f3 I kind of like actually. So f3, put the queen over, put this over here, and then rook over here, and eventually, yeah, I understand I just hung my knight there, but you know, you get the general plan. Okay, she's playing quickly. She played queen d3 instead. I don't really know why that is. What's the idea behind it? Queen d3. Not too sure. Um, I'm not sure. I don't know. Maybe she wants to reinforce um, f5, so it's harder to get in. Okay, probably like. Well, the question is where does the knight want to go? Maybe it's better to put it here, but no, that also it always leaves this knight a little bit stranded, no matter where it goes. Not so sure what the right idea is. Oh, thank you for the raid. Sorry, I didn't see that, GM Stolbert. Um, yeah, Diana um, lost the first round, unfortunately, but that's okay. Um, thank you for the raid. Hope you had a good stream. So yeah, everybody, this is the DCU Open. Um, a chess tournament at a DCU is a university, Dublin City University or something in Ireland. Um, so we're playing in Dublin. Um, they've had a couple of iterations of this tournament, reasonably strong for you know for the Irish standards, which are rising by the way, getting stronger and stronger. Although some of the very good players aren't playing. I don't know why. Adam Collins not playing. A bunch of Jason Liu is not playing. Um, so I don't know. Some of the younger ones not playing, but David Fitzsimons is playing. So a couple members, well, one member of the Irish Olympiad team, and Oleg, who is probably the favorite. um, also in the mix. By the way, let's see if one of those games already ended. Um, oh yeah, so here we had a couple of moves in this game, if anybody's curious. Jacob against Gabriel. So he played queen to e6. Um, so the idea is, if you take my bishop, I'll take your knight. Um, yeah, that's the only thing that happened actually. So not totally decided yet, I guess. Although still looking quite good. Hey Tamara, does the next round start at 4 p.m. our time? Um, it's a fair question. Let me see. Wait, I have it somewhere. Um, wait, okay, I'll just check it here real quick. Where's the schedule? Here. Oh, okay, they didn't put it on the schedule. Okay, I don't know what's happening. Wait, let me just check it. I will. Does it say anywhere? Um, let's see. Wait, so around 3 p.m. Irish, yeah. So 4 p.m. Central European, yes. How are you doing, Tamara? How's life? Okay, so after Queen D3, did we have any more moves? Mm, Health is not great, but everything else in order. Um, that's hmm. Well, I hope you get feel better. Um, I'm good. I'm just yeah. I'm doing good. Chess has been going well. Um, studies have been going well as well, so can't complain. Weather here, I guess, is the one thing I can complain about. It's a little bit dreary at the moment, but you know, what can you do? Anyway, so Queen D3 was Diana's move. Let's just check. Wait, how do I make that the main move? What? Just a common analysis, just so bad. Okay, let's do it like this. Wait, where did the games go? Oh, here. Um, well, I'm not complaining about Dutch weather. I'm just complaining about the weather. Um, I'm not saying it's better in Germany. Just, I wish it was nicer. Um, okay, anyway, so what did she do? knight d to f6, and then knight to e2. Okay, so that was the point, I guess. Rerouting this knight to f2, to e2. I'm not sure if that was entirely the right plan, but it's fine. Now the thing is, or the question is, I guess, can black get some counterplay with b5? Because, yeah, I don't know if this knight is any better here. In fact, I think it's kind of worse, and then on c3. Because here at least it stops counterplay. This is a fairly decent piece compared to all our other pieces. I think this one's worse. This one's worse, but can't really be improved that easily. Um, and the rook could be improved. So I would have liked this a little bit better. Let's see what her plan is. I hope she doesn't go crazy trying to force f4. We talked about this yesterday, where she was trying a little hard to force things early. I think it's not necessary generally against. I think this is me not having a huge amount of experience, always playing against worse players, but um, I feel like when I play against someone 1800, like 100 points lower than me, I don't feel like I have to go crazy. Usually you can just rely on things happening. But okay, she has a different approach. Worst part of the year? Yeah, probably true. But spring is coming. I've been like on the edge of getting sick as well, but so far I've resisted, um, more or less. Have you been playing any chess, Tamara, or not so much? Also, I really like our time situation. I mean, we're up uh, more than 30 minutes. Not since Amsterdam. Okay, are you planning to? Okay, so you played knight g4. Interesting. Huh. Knight to g4. It's interesting. It's a little bit annoying, I will admit. This is why we would have liked to have f3 played already. Now we can't really do it anymore because knight jumps in. Well, I mean, you'd have to think if that's really bad. It doesn't feel good to let the knight in there, so I'm reluctant to allow it. Probably we shouldn't be doing this. Oh, wait, we're hanging f2. Sorry, I'm blind. Um, wait, f2 is attacked. So let's maybe play rook f1 first, and then we can think about f3. But still, I'm not in love with this, the way we played this. I really would have liked. Um, why is Jessica? Anyway, okay, so she played rook f1. Ooh, Reykjavik. That's nice. Wait, when's Reykjavik? It's like um, sometime in March. That's exciting. Iceland is really beautiful. Are you staying a little longer or just for the chess? Oh, so Reykjavik and Skranka are going to be like back to back. That's cool. Yeah, I might play Granka. Um, a couple people are playing Squeeze in some sightseeing. Yeah, they offer like a bus tour on one of the days. I should definitely do that. It's very well. I haven't been on it, but any sightseeing is going to be very nice, I feel like. I think you see Fisher's grave and some waterfalls. Oh, boats as well. Nice. Yeah, that's good. Blue Lagoon. Well, actually, we were at the Blue Lagoon, and it was nice. I mean, it was nice, but it's also quite expensive for what it is. And there were a lot of people there. But, yeah, it is cool. So now, I don't know. I'm not so convinced by our position anymore. I'm not gonna lie. So what if Black plays f5 now? Now we sort of managed to be the one getting attacked. And now it's a little annoying as well because we kind of really need to take it, almost, I feel like. We could think about f4 as well. But yeah, we don't want to allow f4, I don't think. But if we take now, they take with the bishop, and then it's fine, but it's not really not really what I wanted as white here. But who knows? We'll see. Yeah, we'll see what Murray does here. He managed it well. I mean, his whole plan, very, you know, very reasonable. I don't know about starting with bishop h6 and knight h5, but it's fine, I guess. And then from there on, like rerouting and doing this, very sensible. And now I will say he's getting quite low on time. It's 20 minutes. I don't actually know what the time control is. Let's just check real quick. Do you get extra? No. So that's it. No extra time after move 40. Only increment. Okay, he didn't make a move here. Oh, he didn't play a5. Instead, he played to, sorry, queen to d7. It's interesting. Um, yeah, so now what if we play f3? Really want to play f3. I really desperately want to do it. So can he jump in here? I mean, I kind of feel like he cannot because now no pressure here. We can move the knight out of the way somehow, and then the knight's kind of trapped. Now the only thing is, what if this? But it's fine, I think, because we always control this enough times. Maybe we could play a g4 and knight g3. Um, Maybe they have to sack. I mean, so it should be fine, right? Like, I don't. Yeah, this is compensation. There's not, you know, not that it is compensation. Like there's some compensation, I'll say. Um, they get some tempo. We have to move our knight, and we're getting harassed a little. Our bishops are a little bit poor. Maybe they can get a five in eventually, or maybe b5 actually. It's interesting. Um, but we are up a piece, so maybe a different color lagoon. Yeah, I think different color lagoon is a good idea. Um, Although I mean, blue lagoon is nice. is good. Yeah, I don't know. So this would be good probably. I don't like this move at all now because f5 also got weakened quite a bit now because now you don't have bishop takes f5 and you don't want to trade queens here as black. So you kind of prevented yourself from playing that. Um, yes, I like f3, and if you have to then go back, that's obviously really nice. You could go f4 now maybe, and now your pieces are really coming to life. Um, this would be very nice, I think. This is probably just winning, to be honest. So probably you should, I don't know, move your knight and move your thing. Um, try to neutralize here, trade a bunch. But now this is a very nice structure, and you're gonna play G4 maybe. Maybe at some point you can play E5 as well. So yeah, I like it um, for Diana now. I think all the lines look quite good. I think she should play F3. Okay, she played Rook G2. Hmm, yeah, maybe that's fine too. And then F4 next, or what? What's the idea? Yeah, maybe that's also a good idea. Just to go F4 right away. I mean, I kind of liked kicking the knight back first, but you know, it's fine. Also, if you throw in F3, um, well, yeah. What I'm saying is you always have the chance of them going wrong with knight E3, which I think would have been bad. But now you can't really do it anymore because now that would be a fork. So going a different direction. Maybe also go H3 first and then F4 eventually. Like H3 and then maybe Rook H2 and F4. No, you can't do that really, can you? I mean, you can. It's not my favorite. Oh, okay. So he went Queen E7 back, which is very mature. Them. So it's like Queen D7 and then back to E7. Not a move you like to make because you usually don't want to admit that your move was wrong. But now he maybe realized that it's actually counterproductive to put the queen on D7, and it's more desirable to have it on E7. Okay, so you got to be happy about this though. So let's say F4. Who knows? I think this looks quite nice. This knight isn't super stable um, on G4. And now all your pieces are kind of sensibly placed. I like it. And now it's hard for black to make a move. Maybe you should still start counterplay with b5. But now I would be quite scared. Because like queen f3, now your knights are attacked, and you know F5 might be coming at some point. E5 might be coming at some point. Not yet, but you know, in general. Let's see. Any new moves? Okay, F4. Diana's playing really quickly. Maybe she really wants to pressure him on the clock. Wait, where were we? I think the system variation. Okay, and Rook F8 was played. Okay, what if here now? And here, you're kind of in trouble now. Because now it's coming here, and oh, actually also G4. I'm just yeah, you're gonna be, I don't know. Yeah, probably you can't play like this. I mean, you have so many weaknesses. Like if you go here, um, like can we sacrifice even? And here you're gonna win some material because knight can't go to h5. And if it goes here, same mate. So cool ideas here. Could be a very so maybe she can take a bit of time. Critical moment, I feel like. Um, After rook f8, I feel like this is not a good move. I think you needed to take um, first. You don't want to take here now because then knight takes. That's probably solid enough. Because it also comes with a tempo on the queen. You really don't want it to trade off your dark square bishop. So that wouldn't be a good idea. So yeah, definitely want to throw in. You definitely don't want to throw in. You definitely do want to throw in. Sorry, I'm a little bit. Yeah. Anyway, you want to play h3 here, I think. But this is kind of natural as well. You definitely don't want to take here now. So I think h3 supernatural move. Not supernatural in the superhero kind of sense. Ghosts and werewolves. Okay, we'll see. See what she does. Actually, let's quickly check out the other games. Anything super exciting happening in the others? Okay, let's look at Jacob against Gabriel for a second. So he played knight to d3. Wait, but I don't understand. Now we hang this with check. A little bit odd by Jacob. How much time did he spend here? Oh, he spent 32 minutes and knight d3 was what he came up with. Interesting. Okay. Um, let's see. How about the Shane game? Where were we? Oh boy, I have to find the position where we have stopped. Okay, so takes, bishop takes h7. Wow, it's bold. Rook g7. Queen takes g4. Bishop takes g4. Knight d3. Bishop d6. Bishop e4. Knight e7. Knight f4. f5. Bishop d3. Bishop f3. g3. Rook h8. Hmm. It could have, anyway, doesn't matter. Um, Knight g2. Oh, sorry. Rook h. Ah, no, I can't. Um, Rook 8, gh7, h4, Rook g7 back, Bishop g5, um, Knight d5, Bishop takes f5, King b8, Knight e1, and Rook takes g5. Okay, hold on a sec. So the thing is, so you move your bishop, for example, and then both of these are hanging. Well, this one's hanging, and then if you move it, this is hanging. So that would be the way, I guess. So here, I suppose that's the idea. Interesting. So Shane was putting a lot of pressure. Looks like Podrick holding more or less decently, putting good resistance. Going to be interesting to keep an eye on. And then let's look at Alexei against Oleg. What move were we on? Oh boy, let me just find this again. Okay, so here, Queen e3 and Knight d7. Oh, actually, I think this broadcast might be ruined. Oh no, maybe not. Maybe not. Bishop takes a7, Rook b7, Bishop d4, and Bishop d4. Okay, looking actually very decent, I would say, for Alexei. Big underdog here, but this position doesn't look that great. The only question is what happens if you get hit by c5, I guess. Counterattack. Now here. here, also here maybe. Ah, you have this. Okay. Yeah, so gonna be interesting. Interesting to see um what happens. Oh, actually, rook takes was played and c5. But okay, let's go back to Diana's game. Let me see what's happening. Diana. Ah, h3 played. Beautiful. Wait, it's not a position. Why? Okay, hold on. I don't know why Chestercom is so useless. Oh my god. Okay, here, here. And now, Murray, back to the thinking. And now I think it looks really bad. It looks really bad for the little woot. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. This looks bad. Because, like, okay, he's thinking, but, like, maybe you can try tricks here? Or, I don't know. Yeah, maybe like this. But, it shouldn't really work. Yeah, this looks pretty good. You can also think about queen c3 and then taking here. So those not necessarily working. Here you can do this, and if you now take on h3, you take here with tempo as well. So that doesn't work at all. Well, actually, this comes with check, so maybe it's still possible. But this, I don't know. This looks very, 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 very bad for black. So okay, we're definitely looking good here, I think. Also, 48 minutes versus 14. That's very comfortable. I wouldn't say we're used to it from Diana, giving us comfortable games. Um, but we don't complain if we get them once in a while, once in a blue moon. So Murray, it's good for him, by the way. He's 10 years old and taking all his time. So that's a good sign already. Can't complain about that. The 1860 rating also can't complain about that. His brother, Jason, already. Is he an FM? I'm not sure. FM or CM at least. Probably like fake FM, like a lot of the people in Ireland. European Club Cup FM. I'm not sure if he's been over 2300, but very good is the point. I don't know how old he is, maybe like 17? Let me just research this. Okay, so Jason is, yeah, 17, I guess. 16 or 17. And okay, it's 2180 right now, but he lost 70 points last month. And he's been, okay, he's not been 2300, but he is FM. So yeah, fake FM, but very strong, obviously. Is this really the collie that I left half an hour ago? Yeah, we can go through the moves. So this is how it went. We locked everything up. Um, and I think we played this quite well until here, maybe. I don't love Queen D3. I didn't love that move. Would have liked to play F3 at some point. And then we can take all the time in the world, just bring our pieces over. And it's not that easy for him to get F5 in. B5, sorry. F5 as well, but you know. Um, but we let the knight to G4, and maybe here we thought F5 could have been interesting, and it wouldn't have been so clear what happens. If you play, I don't know, F4 here, or if you take, but then bishop takes, and it's a bit annoying. Anyway, he played Queen D7, which is a little bit surprising. Rook G2, the other thought would have been F3. I think that after this one, we could kind of trap the knight. So yeah, F3 would have probably been good as well, but Rook G2 is fine, kind of uh, intending H3 at some point. He went Queen E7, F4, and then we got this position. And now F3, knight takes H2. Here you mean? Oh yeah, that's true. Yes, we can't take it. That's a fair point. But it is true also that the knight is trapped as well. But yeah, that makes sense too. Okay, let's see. Wait, did he make a move? No. So we're still waiting. Up way up on time. So that's good. Not usually how. Well, actually, recently Diana's been playing a little faster, I feel like. At least when we've been commentating, we haven't had Diana's time trouble issues so much, which is good. I wonder what Murray's gonna come up with here. Oh, okay, he just went back. So yeah, I mean, long think, but couldn't. I mean, he was trying to come up with something spicy, I guess. Didn't quite find anything, which is fair because I don't know if there was anything to come up with. That was too good. Although I will also say that this is fairly comfortable now. Oh, she played G4. I don't know why we didn't just take here first, because I don't think you can take here, because you know this comes with tempo on the queen, and if you take here now, um, I don't know, you just have this pawn on f6 that you can't get rid of. Looks pretty bad. Here or something, and your bishop's in a weird position, let's say. So anyway, wait, let me just Okay, let's see. So she played g4 instead. She played it very quickly. We kind of allow some trades on f4, but maybe that's fine. Guess she was just calculating this the whole time. Yeah, getting him to think again, but here you really can't be thinking, I feel like. It's just which piece are you going to take on f4 with, and I don't think it matters because you're going to get taken anyway. So yeah, knight takes, bishop takes, and now she wants to take here, I guess. This is the plan, I suppose. Yeah, I mean, fair. I think that's good. Oh, actually, though, hold on. Just queen e5. I kind of missed this. Wait, I did kind of miss that this was still possible. So what do you do here? Takes here, and then you still win something back. Okay. I mean, this looks very good as well, right? I mean, positionally, but we're not up any material here. Okay, this is very unlike her, you know. This is very unlike her to go for the for blitzing out the calculated line here. Okay, she's been playing this quickly. And really here's only one move, right? So she should be playing the next move quickly as well. Unless she's hallucinating. I wonder if she thinks she can like do something like this. And I mean, no, and you could just probably take. That's fine. Um, so knight d7. I was thinking about some, but that doesn't really work. So yeah, knight d7, and then you clog up this, and that would be good. So, um, hmm, hmm. Yeah, I hope she plays queen c3 because I don't think the other variation works too well. Hmm. Feeling a little anxious. I don't know why she's not playing it. Because now here you have to do this. Maybe she missed that queen e5 as a thing. But this still fine. This still totally like I would assume that I don't know what you think about this like laws from a title player's perspective, but I feel like this I would think okay, positionally I'm kind of winning. Um, Come on, Mersey. Play the move there, yeah? Play the move there. Play the move. Woot. Woo. Ah, there we go. She played it. Okay, Queen C3 played. Very good. Getting us a little bit excited by by thinking. But okay, there we go. Beautiful stuff. We like to see it. Okay, Queen E5 played. She's gonna take it, I assume, quickly. Because, what else are you gonna... Well, actually, you could think about doing something else. I don't know, does it do anything? I think you can just repeat. I don't think you have anything. So you have to take, um, and now you get this. And I would call this a big, 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 big advantage. But Murray still fighting. Quite a nice game so far, I would say. Feel like we could have made more of the position than playing G4, but um, just because the dark squares and the F6 square especially are really weak here. Um, you do have to allow some counterplay, but I think that would have been cleaner. But okay, we're happy. Just gonna have to play knight d7. And now actually, you could also think about not taking the rook right away. Well, not right away, but like not taking the rook. So taking here and then keeping the dark square bishop. Maybe it's not actually worse than a rook. So here and then e5. And the bishops are pretty good here, I would say. But at the same time, I think we should be okay. So let's see what she's going to do. Will we play for positional domination with the bishops and try to make sort of a class out of it? Murzi master class on positional play? Or are we going to take back the material? Oh, wow! She took the... Damn, she played bishop f4. That's crazy. I really thought she would go for the other one. Interesting. I feel like that would have been easier though, if I'm gonna be honest. But okay. Interesting. So we go bishop f4. Cool. She's also playing this very quickly. It's just not very like her. I like to see it doing some new things here. I'm very surprised. I would have definitely predicted um, that she would have done something else here. Well, something else specifically that she would have um, taken the exchange back. Fascinating. Okay, so I mean, it's just a very nice position, though, it must be said. This knight is kind of trash. This bishop's kind of trash. The rooks aren't really doing so much either. Now, the question is, what happens if they play b5? Do we probably just go here somewhere, right? And then if they ever take, we have a those hanging pawns are very nice, very powerful. Um, yeah, she's thinking now. I think really you should be playing e5. Now, an example of what you shouldn't do, I feel like, is something like this. Um, because now, even if you ever get this in, it's not really that desirable, I feel like. So I think you should just be playing e5. Okay, she did play e5. Very nice. Positional masterclass. One for the collection. Maybe she's doing it for the stream to compensate you guys for the lack of broadcast yesterday. What are we thinking? What is she gonna do? Chat is being weird, by the way. I don't know. I keep reconnecting and disconnecting, so if I ever don't see a message, that's the reason. Okay, so I think the right move here for black should be trying to at least cause some tension here. But on the other hand, you can probably quite easily defend against it. So maybe it's not even that helpful. But also maybe you can do something like here, here, and then even push past and push this one. I don't know if that's desirable, but probably you should be trying to create an open line for your rooks here. So that makes sense to me. So b5, bishop d3, maybe b4, and then here. Although, I don't know, maybe it's a bit slow. Um, it takes a lot of moves. And the knights are coming in and things. Yeah, maybe it's actually not fast enough. Okay, so um, instead he played rook to a7. Just curious. I'm not sure about that one. Not sure what the plan is here. Maybe rook e2. Looks kind of natural. I don't really know. I don't really understand this one because maybe he wants to put the bishop on b7, but I don't know. Maybe just put the king somewhere else. Maybe king h2. Activate the king a little bit. I don't mind it. Okay, let's see. Let's look at some of the other games. Where were we? Let's see. Okay, so here then rook a4, queen c6, and rook e1, and then knight f6. Okay, so this one. Okay, I mean, this is kind of a threat. You could get rid of it by sacrificing. And now suddenly you're very safe. You're done in exchange, but you do have two pawns. Um, and this bishop's incredible. Well, I mean, for now it's blocked kind of, but I feel like it's going to be incredible. Has a lot of potential, and you need to always babysit these pawns. That's an interesting one. Alexei doing well, I would say. Um, how about this one? What happened here? Wait, I have to check. Where were we? Jacob against Gabriel. Oh yeah, after queen takes e4, king d2, queen f5, bishop e3, bishop d6, rook g1, queen h3, rook g5, g6, knight f4, queen takes h2, queen f3. Oh, okay. Now you're getting um, probably wrecked here. Queen h8. Ooh, unpleasant. Rook h1, queen g7. Okay, this should probably be gone soon. Knight h5. Um, oh, and he just took it. Okay, well, okay. I mean, this should this pretty much over. So Jacob is gonna win. And how about Shane against Podrick? Where were we? So Bishop d3 was the last move we saw. Oh no, hold on. Wait, I wasn't in position at all. I need to delete these. Hold on, where were we? Oh yeah, Bishop d3 here, I think was actually played. Oh yeah, here. Then rook h5. Knight f3. c5, knight g5. Okay, I mean, looking decent for Podrick. I don't. Yeah, I mean, these pawns could get going. Could be useful. But apart from that, looks pretty nice, I would say, for Podrick. Structure is very healthy, and pieces are kind of decent as well. We'll see how it turns out. Oh, Rook f8 was played still. Okay. Yeah, let's look at Diana's game again. Where were we? Bishop a7. Knight e4. b5. I don't know why we're jumping in here with the knight necessarily, but okay. Can't be bad either. So takes here. Okay, I mean, I don't see this would see it's a little odd now. Now this rook's on a7, and it's not entirely clear why. I assume she's gonna take with the b pawn. Whoa, she took with the knight. What? Why? It's so beautiful. What? Okay. Not so sure about this. Like now we have a thing that can be, you know, a hook for this pawn. It's such a beautiful pawn center. Um, if we take with the c pawn, look at these. They look crazy strong. And also, this knight is very nice. It controls rook. Pushing the a pawn is not really useful now because it doesn't get the rook anywhere. Like it's not going to open anything. We also get the b file for our rook. In fact, we're quicker to the b file. I don't know. I don't like that at all, but okay. Sure. Knight takes was played. And then bishop to b7. Okay, is it gonna defend against it, I guess? So here. Maybe then next move our king. Still looks very nice, of course. Still looks very nice. Cannot complain at all. But I would have still preferred take with the b pawn. Okay, Murray also down to 4 minutes against 40. So we're really looking quite happy here. Okay, so we should probably move our king at some point, just to avoid any shenanigans on the diagonal. Either one seems fine. Okay, let's see what Diana will do. I like that she's not rushing. Um, your opponent has 4 minutes. You don't need to overdo it with the, you know, don't need to go crazy with the time management. Don't need to force it. Just chill a little. Although I will say, maybe not super essential to think here. I think all these moves seem perfectly reasonable. It's nice because this knight is so dominated, and even if it goes back, like it's still dominated. Um, so this is a real problem piece. Real problem piece. Must be said. Okay, bishop e4 played. Yeah, fine. Maybe she wants to bring the king to f3 or something. Although I will say I don't want her to trade bishops unless, you know, unless very useful. I wonder if we can ever do this. Just jump back. Maybe bishop will go to the corner. You could also try something like this. And if he does this, you go here and takes, and then you win in the end. Some tacticos. That's a bit of, wishful thinking, of course. But on the other hand, if you can take off this bishop as well, maybe that's gonna make it even more desperate for white, for black. Sorry. Although that being said, maybe trading, you know, philosophically not the right approach because trading when you have more space and all that. Okay, but anyway, he plays a5, so not gonna allow our plan if that ever was a plan. Oh my. Okay, alternative plan. Go like a4 and knight b5. Or I guess you can also go this way. Yeah, I think this looks nice as well. The 96 next, maybe. Oh, but never mind. This doesn't even because now you also need to defend the a5 pawn. So that's actually not a thing. So maybe you go here or something. How do you like go forward though? Oh wait, your rook's hanging. Oops. Um, I wonder if you can sack back or something. And it also looks really bad, doesn't it? Okay, we can maybe just do this and then should be good. Should be good. Okay, anyway, sorry, I wasn't following. It's too caught up with the analysis. What happened? So A5. Okay, she played knight D6. Um, what are we thinking, darlings? I'm getting a little sick. Not good. I need to avoid at all costs. Okay, bishop A8 played. Okay, now we could go knight A5. Rook B7, A4. But how do we, you know, make progress? I guess at some point we might be threatening E6. Although, yeah, well, I don't know. Maybe. Maybe not though, because you can just move here and then the bishop's hanging with check. So maybe that's not even a thing we can never really do. Okay, knight b5 was played. Okay, he doesn't really have much choice. He's gonna play rook b7, I assume. He's 1 minute. The little boot is 1 minute. I will say now maybe you can at some point play knight b6 if you're lucky. And it could actually be a little annoying. I don't know, man. This is it's not the easiest thing. I don't know. I don't know. My nose is also it hurts for some reason. Oh, what? He played rook a6. That's interesting. Some very curious choices by Murray there. Well, now, for example, you could take the bishop if you wanted. I mean, if you wanted to, you could do something like this. Now, can you do here? Go here? No, I guess you can't. So you're just a bit annoying still. Oh, sorry. Take your first, I guess. I don't know. Not the most convincing I've seen. So here, we can also do this because now if you, let's go here, then you can do this. Now there's no knight f6, and you're threatening all sorts of things. And if you take here, then you lose an exchange back. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good. It's a little bit weird though. Weird line. Murray down to 41 seconds. Um, maybe we'll just win on time at some point. Maybe the kid will have to go to the toilet and we'll win on time. Sneaky one. See what Dan is going to do. Also, there are other games live now to be labeled. Is Rudy's game live? No, I guess not. Disappointing. Oh, there's Column against Talon. Wait, let's just put that on just for fun. We'll just put the current position. We're not going to do the whole thing. Hmm. Okay, that looks pretty bad, yeah. Oh wait, that's Talon winning. Oh, I thought it was Column winning. Oh damn, interesting. It looks pretty good. Wait, so here now it's what? Wait, sorry, King's here, and it's white to move. So yeah, this looks pretty bad. If this is the correct position, I think it is. Yeah, tough. You can't really stop it, can you? And if you take here, then the bishop goes away. Yeah, tough. Looks like Talon might win. Bit of an upset. Okay, let's see. Diana's game. Did anything happen? Okay, knight c7 was played. Murray's thinking. Clock's running down to seconds, as you can probably see. Is the time working? Time display? Yes, it is. Okay, so um, that's good. That's working at least. Okay, okay, rook a7 was played, and now the question is, I think bishop g5, very good move. It's a little bit unnatural because, like this, for example, you'd have to like be a little precise in calculation. So let's see if she. Okay, she does it. Murray made the move with 5 seconds on the clock, which is, you know, can get quite annoying when your opponent hangs on, hangs on to the cliff edge with no time at all. And yeah, we'll see how it goes. Looking still beautiful, the position, I must say. Let us see. That would be beautiful if she did that. I mean, it's kind of a, I don't know. Maybe she she could also go back. Probably not the best idea. She could. It would be funny if she was like here, 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 and then she realized, oh, I can't go back, so now I have to go bishop g5. Well, I guess I didn't really mention this, but she could also. No, actually, never mind. She couldn't. She couldn't really. I was thinking maybe you do this, but it doesn't really work too well because your thing is still pinned. Still may be possible. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Don't know what we would have here. Maybe this would be okay. Too lazy to evaluate. She's really thinking about it, so maybe she's thinking about bishop g5. Would be nice. Okay. Need to turn up the heating a little. It's very cold in here. Amsterdam has been a frigid wasteland. It's true. Also, okay, this light situation is not perfect. Let me see. Maybe like this. Oh my God. Okay, sorry. Oh my God. Okay, sorry. I just saw something funny. Okay, let's see, Diana. Are you gonna make a move? Is Mersey gonna make a move? Yeah. Let's check back on talent. Is he gonna throw or is he gonna bring home the bacon? Let's see. Where were we? Okay, so and he went here. Okay, I mean anything wins here, right? Probably just This probably wins. This, no, not this. This probably wins. Wait, this wins, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. Looks like he's bringing home the baby. No, that's not. That's mixing metaphors. Oh well. Um, bringing home the baby. Hopefully his own one. Oh, she's repeating. All right. Diana, what was that about? Well, what was the idea here? I wonder what her evaluation of the position is here. Um, maybe she's worried she'll overpush like yesterday. Okay, A4 played. Not bad. I think the other one would have been knockout-ish, but it's all fine. Also, make him make a decision, right? Like he doesn't have any time. Maybe he could have done it without repeating, but just let him make a decision. People tend to make mistakes. Also, I see that the engine wants H6 here, which is weird to me. It doesn't hang anything, but like still weird. Don't think that's ever gonna happen. So I don't know. Maybe you have to move your rook somewhere, but where? Okay, knight B6 played. Maybe we can do it now. Is this better? Maybe we kind of have to now because now this thing is attacked 3 times. Can't really defend it too well. So we're gonna have to trade it off now. Oh, okay. What? Wait, what? She played bishop g5. What about this though? Nope, it didn't do it. It's probably natural, but I feel like oh, no, not good. That takes. I don't know. Something like that would have been interesting though. Instead, rook d7. I still don't really understand what this was about because now we can't go knight c7. So what's the point? And if we go knight c3, then maybe c4. It's also not the greatest. Hmm. I'm not too happy with it, what we've been doing. But okay, we'll see. What's the idea? She could go knight d6. That's a fine move, I guess. And then we do have ideas like this, putting knight on f6, which might be an achievement. Because at that point you can't take here because of the fork. Ah, actually no, you could maybe take there with the knight. Yeah, actually that's tricky. But also you have to make a move here, so maybe it's not an issue anyway. Okay, knight d6 was played. Chess.com, I don't know. The variation management is so bad. How have they still not fixed it? Don't they have like all the money in the world? They can only spend it on stupid shit, I guess. Just get one coder to improve your thing. Surely that's not that hard. It's a lesson in monopoly economics. Um, Okay, he played king f8. Okay, I really want to move our king at some point, you know? I mean, this does nothing, obviously. You can't come closer. The only thing it does is it stops this exact idea, but I don't know if it was even an idea to begin with. Just let him make a move. Play king h2, king g1. Get out of this diagonal. It's just annoying. You could also go bishop g2, I guess. Similar idea. I don't know which is better. Okay, never mind. We played bishop e3. That's fine. We're attacking a thing. Well, maybe we can just win this thing? How do we defend this pawn as black? Yeah, this is good. I like that as well. Okay, here. Oh yeah, you can just do this. Somehow I thought you couldn't go there. Never mind, you can. Yeah, I can't think today. Okay, never mind. We did defend this pawn. We being Murray in this situation. Um, so what now? What's our big plan, Woot? Booticus. Not making the most decisive progress of all time. I wonder if she can go back, but then it's just a repetition, I guess, so you can't really. Here, you have to go back. So maybe that's not too desirable. Um, yeah, I mean, again, we could just move our king or our bishop, just to remove this annoying pressure from the diagonal. And it's kind of hard still for black to make moves. Um, you don't want to go here because then you run into forks. So bringing the king closer isn't really going to improve black's position. Um, yeah, let's see what she does. My voice is kind of going. Good thing that tomorrow is taking the later stream. Let's see if the other games ended. Yeah, Jacob won. Don't need to show that. Okay, it looks like Oleg now doing well too. I don't know how that happened. Let's look at it. Where were we? Let's see. Okay, so here he didn't do this sacrifice, which would have probably been a good idea. Instead, he went with h3, a3, sorry, rook b6, queen f3, c4. Wait, is this position? Bishop a2, knight e4. Oh, apparently this is really bad. Apparently you could just take here and win. He played rook takes e4. But apparently, if you just do the normal move, you just win here. Which, yeah, I guess he was. Wait, no, that's not a thing. There's a rook there. Wait, what are we afraid of here? I don't know why we didn't do this. It's interesting. But anyway, he played rook takes, de, queen takes. Oh wait, that's not the position. Hold on. Wait, what? Sorry, I have the wrong position for some reason. Wait, the queen's on a different square here. Oh damn. Okay, queen went to c6, not to d6 earlier. Ah, that's too much work to put it all in again. I'll keep you updated with what the game result is. How about Shane? Wait, where were we? Wait, okay, so bishop c4, knight b6, bishop e2, rook h6, rook ac1, f5, f5, bishop f3, knight d7, bishop d5, f4, f4. Sorry, that's c4. I can't read my own. f4, king g2, knight e5, knight e6. Oh man, so many moves. Wait, where were we? This over, this interface is not ideal for what we're doing. Rook f to f6. Knight takes c5. Bishop takes. Rook takes. Fg. Fg. Knight g4. Okay, it's too many moves. Let's go back to Diana's game real quick before we miss anything. Okay, king g1 finally played. Very good. Then knight d7. Knight d7. Knight c4. Rook b7. Ooh, that's not a good move. That's nasty. E6 probably kills. Yeah, E6 was played. Knight F6, and then bishop takes C5. Check. And king g8. Okay. Yeah, it looks like we've got it under control to me. This should be it. Murray with some resistance, but ultimately the Moors was too good. We can also just take the exchange back here, or we can take here first, whatever we want really. I don't know why she's thinking here precisely. She's been thinking for over a minute. Oh wait, what? Okay, I think there was an error in the transmission. Never mind. The knight was on f6? Wait, I'm confused. Hold on. Oh, sorry. Okay, I guess something happened here. I looked at the wrong variation. So knight went to f6. Um, okay, bishop c5. King j8 was correct though. Okay, similar thing though. I mean, at least we don't win the exchange right away, but we can push our pawn, I assume. It's hard to stop. Oh wait, we are hanging this, I guess. Okay, that makes at least some sense that we're thinking. Wait, but also this doesn't look correct either. Oh no, it does. It does. Never mind. It does look correct. Okay, I mean, if we want to play it safe, we could go back, but I feel like this probably works. If we go here, we go d7, and you can't take it, so you have to go here, and then e7, I guess, the simplest. And now we're making two queens. So that would be a pretty finish. That would be pretty. That'd be pretty. Well, well, well. Positional masterclass by the Moors. Can you believe it, darlings? I don't know. Bit odd. Not her usual style, but oh, okay. We didn't go for that. Instead, we went e7. Also, I mean, same idea. Not too different. Although I will say here he could take first, and then we probably still play e6. D6, sorry. Yeah, because now you can't. Oh yeah, well this works too. Well done. Murray's flagging. Oh no. Oh, never mind. He did. He did play with his last breath. Poor child. This is abuse. Um, and he played rook b8. I wonder if we can do this anyway. Probably can. But now, I mean, the bishop's. Yeah. Because now you can take with the knight as well. It wins, I guess. Yeah, it definitely wins. It definitely wins. It definitely wins. So we could do this. Let's see. Bishop g2. Chicken. No, good move though. Good move. Um, no need to force the sacrifices, I guess. We can just play normal. It's fine. Who needs the flashiness when you're so flashy yourself? All right, well, okay, rook c8. Now we can do it though, right? Because I mean, this is never an idea. Because here you just make a queen. So, and obviously, if you take here first, then you take with the bishop and you don't get the piece back. So I feel like, um, wait, let's go here. Yeah, I think d6 now. It's about time to finish the game. Tut tut tut. Okay, there we go. D6 played. And this should really be it, I feel like. Yeah, this should be the game. Guinness hat. I don't have a Guinness hat, Owen. You're gonna have to, I don't know. We're gonna have to get Diana to do that. Okay, bishop g2. Okay, we can go d7. We can take. It doesn't matter. I mean, this of course plays itself. We don't really need to be thinking here. And oh, okay, it keeps playing. You're here. So this works. She's really taking her time with this, with the conversion. Have you ever seen such patience? Grand job. Yes, grand job by the Murs. Okay, not what she played. Um, so she went here. Also fine. So taking some more material, I guess. Why not? Rook takes c5. Okay, he went back, rook c8. Sorry for the lack of enthusiasm. Okay, we can do it now. Well, actually, okay. Or like this. Very tenacious, our little Murray. Oh my God, Diana, come on, just push your pawn there. We're refusing to push our pawns, dragging it out for the visitors, not visitors, for the viewers. Okay, so he went rook e8. Okay, we could have also thrown in g5 just to not even give the thing, but okay, it's fine. Da 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 da. Okay. Damn. Come on, Mersey. Finish him. Okay, knight c7. I feel like it's time. It's about time for the game to be ended. Okay, we're still playing. Never resign. Okay, so we're gonna choop, 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 or something like that. We're going wild. It's going. Pawn's gonna be going. Oh, yeah, okay. We ended it. That's it. To Duel of the Woots, Mersey prevailed. Well done. That's good because Murray, scary opponent. Always a bit of a scary opponent. I'm not going to lie. And okay, one um, against him. Lost yesterday. That should give maybe like half the points that she lost back, or a little bit more. So that's fine. We're going to have I don't know if she's going to come in for a call or something. I don't know if we're going to have an interview. But wait, let me just message her real quick. That was a good game. We can just go over it real quick, or we'll wait until maybe Diana comes in. Let's see if she wants to present her geniusness to the world. Um, yeah, fairly clean game, I would say. Let's see. Where is the woot? Let us see it. Yeah, I think the only um, I don't know. She didn't really respond to the actual question I was asking. Let's see. What will the response be? Nice layout. Okay, you're funny. So, are you coming in, or what's the dealio? What's the dealio? Tomorrow is already in here inquiring about the state of the game when the next round is going to happen. Wait, let's see about the Talon against Column game. I assume Talon won. Okay, wait. Wait, he didn't win? Are you joking? Talon! Did he not win somehow? Wait a minute. Oh, call. Okay. How the frick did he not win that? That was so over. What the hell? Oh my goodness. Oh wait, I accidentally. Okay, I don't know why my WhatsApp still doesn't work. What the hell, Talon? How the frick did he mess up that? That's crazy. Wait, so why is my thing not working ever? Let me see. Let's just see if that works. Let's try that again. Oh, wait, we'll do it differently. We'll just put you. Okay, we're gonna just do it indirectly, okay? Yeah, I know, but it's indirect. I'm just gonna, you're gonna be. I took a buy for the next round. Okay. I'm feeling really sick. Oh no. That took so long, and I was just so sick. I wanted to go home the whole game. You really dragged it out as well. Chat, can you hear her? I hope so. Say something. Huh? Hello. I'm just putting you next. Should I call on Discord? Yeah, that also works. But they say so. Okay. Damn, I'm so dead. I just wanna. It's so cold in the playing hall, and every time I make a move, I go and stand by the radiator. Oh no. That's why I played so. Oh my God, what? That's crazy. It worked well though. Yeah, I did what I didn't do yesterday. I just sit until they make a mistake. Well, you didn't really. You gave the exchange and then you didn't even take it back. That's not really, being too passive. But before that. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I think. Was that the right way to play? Huh? Was that the right way to play? Well, I don't think that Queen D3 92 was the right way to play, but otherwise it was good, yeah. Is the exchange sacrifice equal? No, no, it's much better for you. Is it? Okay, good. But you can also just take it back and it's still much better for you. Probably easier to convert. Yeah, but I thought it's better to not give it back. Yeah, I don't know. I think both are good. Also instead of playing G4, you can just take on E5, and that's totally crushing. Say that again? I said instead of playing G4, you can just take on E5, and that's totally crushing. Oh yeah, I was gonna do that. Wait, I have to get home and I'll look at the game, but I'm too dead. I can't remember. No, but sorry, can I ask? Did you look at knight B5, A6, and then knight takes on D6? When? Um, before he played A6. Wait, let me see. Before he played A6. I was looking at that for a while, but I just thought it wasn't the best exchange for me. Wait, and what are you saying? Before he played knight B5? Yeah. And then you wanted what? A6 what?
Yeah,
And then you wanted to take on d6.
yeah.
I didn't look at it. Because we got to the game late again because they only
He,
started the broadcast like really late again. But
oh yeah, I know. He said that, oh, we've put your name on the cloud or something. I was like, it's an only test.
yeah, no, I don't think so. Maybe now it is, but um, yeah. Well, okay, I just asked computer. Computer says equalish.
It's equal.
Yeah.
Okay. Really nice layout. Thank you so much.
No problem. Um, yeah, I think you were just always better until you allowed. I don't think this Queen D3, Queen Knight E2 is very good because now after you play Rook F1, he can just play F5, and I think it's good for him. Or I mean, decent for him at least.
So this is not good?
Well, just not as good as you had.
Okay.
Like for example, if you just go after Rook G1, if you just go like I don't know, F3, and then you just put like all your pieces to the king side, and then you break with F4 or something. There's not that much you can do, I feel like. But the knight on C3 is kind of useful to play against the B5 stuff. But yeah,
Yeah, I think he should have later. I don't know. I thought he should have played something like B5, and I was worried about it.
yeah. Well, the thing is, you can
I thought maybe he
always,
didn't have enough time.
yeah, but even if he does do that instead of like Rook A7, if he plays B5, it's still totally fine. You can just play Bishop D3 and
Yeah, he was
just
B5.
not
I
play.
was worried about that.
Yeah, yeah, you can just always keep it close. Although one thing we thought maybe it was much nicer if you took with the pawn here.
I know.
Because now he can't go here, you can just bring your rook over and
I know. I wasn't sure, but I thought that I should close the.
nah, it's still fine. Just like the rooks are really bad. And your rook, your one rook is kind of better than both his rooks.
Oh, I'm so happy I'm not playing the next game.
Oh, well. But are you gonna play tomorrow or see how you
I
feel?
don't know. I'll see how I feel, but right now I'm not feeling good.
Yeah. Ah, that's fine. I mean, if you don't feel it, then there's no need to play. All right.
Thank you so much for commentating.
Well done. Good play. And yeah. Okay. Any last words?
I was watching Talon's game. He played so well.
Whoa, how did you not win that? Wait, I want to look at that actually. That's crazy. I thought, I mean, I was looking and I was like, there's no way you should not win that one.
There was one trick I think that
Wait, let's
like
see.
on checked with the rook, or maybe he won. I don't know.
No, he didn't. I don't think.
But I thought that he just made a mistake at the end.
Right, so okay, he went here, King B1, um, E4. Well, here you can also just take in here, no? Or did you do that?
Oh,
Yeah, you could have just taken the bishop, I feel like. But okay. Instead he went knight to C4, also fine. C5, sorry. And wait, sorry, I lost the game. Okay, bishop G4. Okay, rook F8, king D4. Okay, I mean now it's getting a little bit scary. Um, maybe you can. I don't know. Anyway, we'll see what happened. Knight takes d3. ed. Why is this so impossible to see? Okay. Check. King f3 or so. Oh, king e3. Okay. Sure. Okay. Okay, that's a bit weird. I would have thought we go to the other side. But
Is this winning for God?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like it would have been easier if we go over here because then you can force the king to the corner, basically, like here, here. And if you go here, you
That's really
just
nice.
go here. And if you go into the corner, then I mean, also d2, I guess.
That's really nice. And
So
then you have king f7.
king what?
That's f2. Sorry, c2.
Oh yeah, yeah. Sorry. Okay. Um, wait, where were we? So what was the actual position here? And what happened? Rook takes g4, rook f2, rook g1, king d4. Huh? Now we're going to the other side. Huh?
It's raining.
It's raining.
I'll, yeah, my phone is getting covered in rain. I'll see you later.
Okay, see ya.
Okay, thank you so much for commentating.
Okay. Yeah,
Bye.
go rest up.
Thank you.
Okay, see ya. All right, that was Diana there. Okay, so b5, king c3. So we went all the way around for unknown reasons. Rook c1, king b3, rook d1. Okay, can we just play d2? I don't. And then like here and here. There's literally nothing I can do, but okay, we didn't do that. Instead, rook b2 check, king c1, king c3. Oh, come on. No, you didn't. Ay, ay, ay. What? Okay, well that's yeah, that's not good. That's not the way. Ay, 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 Talonicus. Damn. Well, that's tough. Bit of a throw there, but it happens. Anyway, um, yeah, that's enough for me. So no round later. Sorry, lack of content. But maybe Diana's gonna do like a little impromptu normal stream or something if you're lucky. And I can't go raid, so I'll just say goodbye. And maybe I'll see you tomorrow morning if Diana decides to come back and try her hand for another win. All right, goodbye. See ya, everyone.